Hey, it's your boy Dave once again here. Um, Trying to, I guess, make a point or get you closer to God or however it may be and however it may help you in your life. Share, like, subscribe. I appreciate it because, like I said, maybe one day it will help. Um, I'm here before you today because I had my one loyal follower inbox me and ask me why they have to wait to hear my testimony. Well, actually, I was just taking my time and let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some people like it, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I wasn't getting no vibes from it, but since I got this, hey, let it do what it do. But anyway, in part one, you knew that, that I was headed towards a divorce at the time. I had a lot of things going on. I was sick. I was trying to be loyal to God, loyal to my family. And as I was going through my divorce, I was still taking my kids to church. I was, you know, going in between houses, sleeping in my truck, and trying to do the things that I need to do to keep my family together. I was praying and I was crying. I was doing a whole lot of stuff, because who, as a man, who want to leave their family for real, for real. So and then as being a deacon in the church, you know what I'm saying. I thought God, wanted that for me because I thought I did something wrong and I thought I was getting the thing that I thought that I deserved, from God. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that maybe if I was diligent in my prayers and diligent in my faith, that he would change this thing, you know what I'm saying? But, it was all up to him. So, as I was going through this, I'm coughing up blood. I got various jobs. The reason I was there in the first place was because I was working for Ford Motor Company at the time, and they closed down. So I lifted my family up, and we went to another place that Ford Motor Company was functioning in. So, it was nobody there but us, for real, for real. So anyway, as time passed, I developed this thing called sarcoidosis. Sarcoidosis is a lung disease. So I was getting all these treatments and stuff and coughing up blood and still trying to get my family together, trying to get my marriage together and trying to see what God wanted me to be and stuff like that. So I had a pastor who I love very much, took me under her wing and allowed me to stay with her for a period of time, and at this time I didn't bring anybody in my relationship. I didn't want anybody because I don't believe in bringing anybody in a relationship and hurting them, hurting them intentionally. That's just not me. So, as I was going through this, I wasn't with nobody for about a year and a half, and I'm still trying to see what God want me to go with this and everything. So I think that's when Facebook develops. I think in '09, something like that. So, I'm trying my luck and, you get in touch with certain people and this, and that. So, after failing in my marriage and knowing it wasn't going to work, it was time to work on me. So I met a young lady who took me to my original home place. And as I was trying to build a relationship there, I was still coughing up blood and worried about my kids, asking God why, and this, and that. And Ford Motor Company there closed down, and I thought my life was ruined, literally ruined. Um, so in saying that, after a year being here where I'm at now, on a whim, I just decided to go to the hospital. I'm coughing up blood, and I think where I live at, they got the best medical care in the world. But anyway, me not knowing, what's really going on with me. Like I said, I have been coughing up blood for 4 years. So I just, on a whim, just go to the hospital. Go to the hospital and go to the emergency and all this. And at the time, I had no insurance. I had no insurance. Excuse me. Mind you, the plant closed down. So a lot of things that transpired in my life, I'm not going to get into, that led me here to my original home place. Um, I went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, I seen a doctor, and when I seen a doctor, um, he kind of asked me, um, um, what did the doctors where I was at, what did they say? Well, I came in, I told him, I said, well, they say I got sarcoidosis. He said it's a little deeper than sarcoidosis. You have something called aspergillus. Aspergillus is a fungus that grow on your lung that eats your lung away. That is the reason that I was coughing up blood and nobody diagnosed that. But at the same time, I'm trying to save my family and be with my kids, man, and my health is deteriorating. And this man tell me I was dying, literally dying. Um, he asked me, he said, you need emergency surgery. I'm like, wow. He said, I give you an option. He said, you can wait um, and have the surgery later, um, or we can plan something immediately. I say, what you mean later? He said, I give you 2 years. So you can't wait too long because your lung is almost unrepairable. So I'm like, we ain't gotta wait. We can do this today. But it was procedures you had to go through and stuff like that. And I'll tell you about the rest of it in part 3. But this video here is going to be a little longer because I want everybody to get your health checked out. For me, my health was more important than my wealth because I had a family to take care of. I had girls, a son who needed me more than anything in the world. I got kids, stepchildren who need me. You know what I'm saying? That I was a very important part of their growing up. So we had a young man die, the very same thing that I was saved from. So I just want to advise everybody, go to the doctor, get checked out because your kids need you, your wife needs you, your uncles need you, your aunts need you, your grandma need you. Hell, we need you here because we all have a purpose and God gives us purpose before we even born. And, I'll talk about all that later. But hey, listen, share, like, subscribe, go get a physical, go get everything checked out. Hell, I don't like going get colon, whatever that is, and things like that. But hey, it is what it is. And anything for me to be here a little bit longer for my kids and my wife. Hey, my wife. So look, I'm going to come back with part 3. Hopefully it'll be a little more interesting than part 2 and part 1. But please, please, please put God first. Share, like, subscribe. And I love you guys.